Oma, Oma, I'm gonna chuchuk your mata, I tell you. I tell you, that one is called blasting other people's ear. Okay, Oma? Ini punya budak Where is he? He shy already. He ran away already. He shy already. He ran away already. Okay, guys, are you all ready? It is time we need to go into our the Oma. We must remember him. Later, if he suddenly secretly come in, we go and crush him first, okay? Okay, now. Oh, don't try now, ma. Now is the seminar, different one. I tell you, seminar and normal class is totally different. Seriously. Seriously, okay? Now, never mind. Let's go through, guys. Okay, now, first of all, everybody, are you ready? We're going to go into our midterm exam seminar. Tozex. Okay? Hi. Okay, now, so according to our Form 5 midterm exam seminar, what we're going to cover today is for Chapter 1 and 2, exactly. Of course, before that, we need to know, number one, what is the peperiksaan format. Then after that, we need to go into the peperiksaan format inside the Chapter 1 and 2 information. And then we're going to go through a little bit about the KBAT formats. But then the rest you need to study through yourself to gain the experience. Understand? Okay, now you see, for example, you see, first we're going to go into our SPM peperiksaan format first. Everybody, you got your book? Okay. Now, so first of all, study tips for exam success. You can set your goal, all right, manage your time, identify learning style, develop study plan, develop effective note taking, attend class regularly. Okay, then other than that, work with concentration. Okay, now, so guys, look. So according to our peperiksaan format, you should already know, right? Your Form 4 already have the full format, right? For your year-end trial paper or your year-end exam, Form 4. Yeah, you have already done the kertas 1 and kertas 2. Kertas 1 is 40 objective question, 40 marks in total 1 hour. You need to complete it. Very simple, straightforward. Because for objective question, we actually provided you here for paper 1, chapter 1 and 2. You practice yourself. For example, how do you practice that? Very simple. You just need to go to your soalan. Okay, you just need to go to your soalan. Example, you catch the keyword. Catch the keyword. For example, now I'm in our page 6. Catch the keyword. How you catch the keyword? When you do soalan objective, the most important thing is because they love to give similar answer. Similar answer or slightly a bit wording changes. So you all need to take note which are the correct answer. For example, sovereignty means in English means what? You already know, Is it negara yang bebas? I thought kedaulatan is negara yang bebas. I thought it's agung. Yeah, so they give you similar answer. Then correct. Wow, you pro, you know it's donkey. Thank you. So, it is kuasa penuh terhadap pemerintahan. So, objective basically, even though, for example, here, manakah ciri negara berdaulat? Ciri negara berdaulat, which one? Mempunyai pemerintahan, undang-undang. Yes, C, very good. Thank you very much. You see, perundangan and pemerintahan. C. Why? No agama lah. Party politic, what is this? Yes, 2 and 3, very good. So you catch the keyword, you catch the exact answer, then you get correct points already, okay? Now, so objective is simple as that. Now, next is when objective you all complete yourself, mark yourself, answer will be provided, guys. Answer will be provided in the TTC education website. What you need to do is you can just directly download, print it out, and then read through it. Okay? You can directly download, print it out, and read through it. Faham? Okay, now. So look, after your kertas satu done, okay, you kertas dua. Kertas dua leh is divided into bahagian A and bahagian B, correct? Bahagian A is 4 compulsory structure question. Teacher, I don't think I have the PDF for this. It's not in the link. Is it? Maybe. You give me a moment. I thought God. Okay, I don't know lah. I never clicked the link before, I just hey. So, you give me a moment. Okay, I complete here first. I complete here first, okay? So, our kertas dua. Or, you take screenshot first, then later we go through. I go and ask them later. Wait. Okay, now. Bahagian A basically is 4 structure question. Compulsory 4 structure question. You look at the bahagian A, 4 compulsory structure question are actually, for example, in school exam, divided into question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 1 ABC, question 2 ABC, question 3 ABC, question 4 ABC. Okay, so in our question, in structural question, 4 compulsory, each one amount to 10 marks, 10 marks, 10 marks, and 10 marks. Correct? In total is 40 marks. In total is 40 marks, correct? Now, and each of these are divided either A is 3 marks or 2 marks, B is 3 marks or 4 marks, C is 4 marks and 4 marks. Yeah, AB is soalan struktur. Majority of the AB questions, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, AB is mostly fakta soalan. Now, where can you get fakta soalan points? Is in your notes. In your notes. And later we're going to go through chapter 1 and 2, the checklist. All the facts you need to know. All the facts you need to know. Understand? Then, while we are going through the checklist, we're going to go through the soalan as well. Yeah, together, checklist and the points. Checklist and the points. It's like question and answer like that lah. Okay? So later on, if you get the answer in the TTC website, right, you just need to download and then print it out lah. Download and then print it out lah. Okay? Now, so under this case, guys, all right, after the structure question, after you know there are 4 structure questions in bahagian A, bahagian B is essay question. Bahagian B is essay question. Essay question, they actually if according to the actual format of SPM, it should have 5 essay questions, choose 3. It should have 5 essay questions, choose 3. Teacher, I'm able to join for an hour only. Then I have another tuition to go. I'm going to bite you, You see me? Glaring at you. Okay, now. So under this case, 5 essay question. You need to, I see you every Tuesday, lah, teacher. Yeah, so every Tuesday I glare you again. Okay, now, so let's continue. All right. So in this case, guys, according to our structure, we done already. Now you need to know the essay. Essay more point. Essay is the double points for the structure. You know, for example, structure is 2 marks, 2 marks, 2 marks, 4 marks, 4 marks, or 3, 3, 4, total 10. For essay, is double the point. Meaning originally 2 marks, become the A part is 4 marks. Originally 4 marks, become the A part is 8 marks, 8 marks like that. If originally 3 marks, then it become the essay 6 marks. 3 marks, 6 marks. 4 marks, 8 marks. So in total 20 marks, in total 20 marks. Okay? So what happened is that for your school exam, right, you have to understand that 1 marks means 1 point. In SPM also the same lah. 1 mark means 1 point. And basically you are divided into 2 format, For school exam, you got 2 format. For school exam, you got 2 format. Depends on your teacher style. Format 1 means one answer, one. Oma again, right? You are dead, Oma. What happened, I think he is a weird guy who purposely want a mine. Too boring already. What do you think? You all give me a moment, Teacher, why is that boy here? I don't know. Teacher, my parents are nearby. I think he's not even here for seminar, teacher. My parents are nearby. Okay. Does he has? I'm not sure. You give me a moment very fast. As in, you'll go to the checklist for a while. You'll go to the checklist and then you'll go to page 3. Write down this one first. Write down this one first. Point 1, point 2, point 3. You'll write down first. You give me 1 minute. Very fast. I'll be back. I'm back. Oh, because I went to ask whether the PDF where to download. Okay, now let's go through. Let's continue. Move on into the next one. All right, now. So first of all, I think we should kill him, please. I haven't done, teacher. I don't have the PDF. Oh no. Guys, never mind. Later we will go through there again. Okay, we come back to this format first. The essay question, guys, you look here. First of all, according to our essay, is a double marks from structure, meaning double the point of structure. And there are 2 formats that you need to answer according to your school exam, because for the government exam only have a very simple one, straightforward answer, then you get your marks already. Okay, but for school exam they have different style. They may have in format 1 or format 2. Format 1 means that they want 1 sentence, 1 answer, 1 full stop. They want 1 sentence, 1 answer, 1 full stop. Format 2 instead is you have answer, I give you marks. You have answer, I give you marks. Simple as that. Meaning, you see format 1, ayat soalan, answer 1, full stop. Penanda wacana, answer 2, full stop. Penanda wacana, answer 3, full stop. For format 2, instead, we have answer 1, comma, answer 2, and answer 3, serta answer 4. Understand? So, there are 2 formats here. Faham mo? Okay, so under this case, guys, as you can see, through these 2 format, your depends on your school teacher style. School teacher, as in not really school your class teacher because sometimes the same school but different teacher, they have different style also. Yeah. Okay, so you're accordingly because if those teacher who wants this format for the school exam, but you give this format, they may not give you full marks. Understand? Okay, good. Now, under this case, guys, as you can see, we are already done with our format. And the most important thing now, after we know about the A and B, we're going to go through the checklist. We're going to go to C, the K-bar. Those of you who don't have the PDF, no worry, you take a screenshot now. You take a screenshot, then after that, when you get your book or when you get your PDF, you download, you print, then you'll get ready. You give me a moment. They reply me already. Give me a moment. Very, very the fast. Very, very the fast. Give me a moment. Very, very the fast. Ini. This is the link, everybody. You may go and download. Okay, now, so you download already, you print out, and then after that, only you jot down lah. Now you focus in class first. You just screenshot. Okay, you screenshot. I will let you time to screenshot. No need to waste for time because we have limited time. Okay, now. So the next one we need to focus is on the K-bar question. Everybody, you go to page 5. Those of you who have the book, I will ask you to go to the page. All right, those of you who don't have the book, never mind, you just look at the screen and then after that you take a screenshot like that. Or you can just jot down on a piece of paper. Understand? Okay, if I'm talking too fast, you let me know. Because I'm rapping, I know. All right, now, so under this case, let's go to our SPM K-bar question, guys. SPM K-bar question. So first of all, under our SPM K-bar question, right? All right, we have is, in this case, is the petikan question here. There are few types of K-bar, you know. There are normal K-bar, there are petikan K-bar, there are diagram K-bar, they have picture K-bar, but no matter what, all right, if they are petikan or picture or diagram or those poster, answer will be similar where half of it is the point get from the passage, half of it is your own opinion. Half of it you get it from the passage, half of it is you get from the opinion. For example, guys, okay, for example, here, what happened next is that, okay, example you see here, you see the K-bar question, okay, I make it smaller for you. Look, according to our huraikan maklumat yang terdapat dalam petikan tersebut, you see, huraikan maklumat terdapat pada petikan tersebut. From this passage, explain the importance of perlembagaan. Meaning, you just rumuskan. You just summarize this one and then you get at least half of the point correct. You just take from here, summarize it, and then at least half of the points correct. Yeah, you can literally, guys, literally copy, and then penanda wacana, and then copy, and then penanda wacana also can. Or if you say that, teacher, if I don't directly copy, I select out also can. Memastikan negara, because the importance, memastikan negara aman dan damai. And at the same time, menjaga hak rakyat. At the same time, menjamin kemakmuran. At the same time, mengukuhkan perpaduan. At the same time, menjadikan asas yang penting sebagai keadilan, kerjasama, kesepakatan. You see? So, actually, it's from here, rumusan. Copy-paste. Then, plus your own idea. The own idea is they will ask you, dan cadangkan cara. Cadangkan cara, if there is 8 marks, half of it, at least you give 4. Minimum, at least you give 4 of your own idea, cara. Teacher, but my teacher prefer to copy every sentence than penanda wacana to be on safe side. Yeah. Your teacher prefer to copy every sentence than penanda wacana to be on safe side. That one is the best way. Because you don't even need to think. Seriously, that one don't even need to think. Just woo, I get full marks. Okay. So you may say that. Then teacher, how many of these I need to write in? Write all. How many of these I need to write in? Write all. Write as fast as you can. Write all. Because it's very simple one. As long as your answer sheet has the point, you have the mark. And the point here sure is in your answer sheet one. The point here sure is in your answer sheet. So if the point here has 6 answer, meaning you will actually get 6 marks already, you know. You will actually get 6 marks already. If the point here got 7 marks, then you will actually get 7 marks already. But at least you must put your own idea. But I don't, okay, you see, the thing why I ask you all to minimum put 4 of your own idea, because I don't know the answer sheet, how many. I don't know the answer sheet, how many points, how many marks they give you for the passage. I don't know one. But I can be sure to tell you that minimum sure will be 4 marks. Minimum sure will have 4 marks. Sure, 100%, 1000%. Okay, don't have 1000%, sorry. So, I don't know whether I don't know whether they got 7 points or not. If don't have, then you lose marks, lor, right? If don't have, then you lose marks, lor, correct? If you only put this one 1, then this one only they give 6, then you lose 1 mark already, oh. So, to be safe, I want you all to write 4 of the cara. Because here is confirm 100%, 4 marks is copy from here, sure got 4 marks. Then another 4, you write in your cara, lor. Just in case lah. Extra, never mind, ma. To be safe, ma. You get full marks in your K-bar. Wow, like that. So sometimes you all may ask me, teacher, why my friend can get full marks for K-bar, why they get 8 marks all the way, and then because of the K-bar, they are able to get credit marks, you know. It's because of this one, right? Oh, just right. Yeah, I know your hands will be on fire. Okay. So, under this case, guys, all right, you see, jawapan hendaklah lengkap 4 maklumat, 4 kesan or cara. But if you put 6 maklumat, 2 kesan, you will also get markah penuh. Can you see that? So, to be honest, I just want you to be safe. You put 4. And then you copy paste the whole passage from the top. Of course, not this one lah. Not this one lah. Please. All right? It's just the passage. Copy down. Then you get full marks already. Faham, Okay, Boleh, Then you see, they want you to separate with Penanda Wacana. But actually, SPM, if you never put Penanda Wacana, also okay one. SPM lah, not school exam lah. So we are talking about school exam now, So we focus, Faham, Okay, now, so next is, let's go into our fakta soalan. So, for this K-bar, right, how you practice, you go to your soalan. You go to the back, behind your soalan. Okay, your back. In your page 22. 22 here got one K-bar QR code. Then you can just scan it, and then you got all the question answer, and then just study through, experience all the type of questions lah. Experience all the type of question. You must go and read through, because there are a lot of different type. Some is passage, some is picture, some is poster, some is graph, some is normal. Teacher, like after you write maklumat, do you need to separate it into 2 paragraphs? No need actually. But if you want to separate, also can. Don't want to separate, also won't minus marks. Faham? But essay must have 1 paragraph. Essay must have 1 paragraph. Example, when you write your essay question, right, the best way is, because it's divided into question A, B, C, right? A, B, C, right? So in your test pad, you write question 1, you choose question 1, right? You write 1A. Then after that, you write 1B. And then you write 1C. Okay, now you see, what happened is, this is page 1, you put 1A. Page 2, second page, you put 1B. Third page, you put 1C. That's the best way to answer your essay lah. Like this, you can, number 1, ensure your examiner will be able to see your answer. Number 2, you don't need to waste time counting how many lines you need to leave blank. Understand? Okay, now, Teacher, if don't write kesimpulan for essay question, do we still get marks? Actually, in your SPM is you do not need to write kesimpulan one. But then your school exam, it depends on your school style. Because there are also some teacher, they want you to write for the normal K-BAT lah. Normal K-BAT lah. Not the petikan just now, that one. Normal K-BAT, right? They want you to write at least the essay or the structure they want you to write fakta, huraian, contoh, kesan, and kesimpulan. Only then they will give you 4 marks. But if you don't put like that, they don't give you full marks. They only give you 1 mark, like that example. That's how you lose marks. So depend on the school style. Can use Penanda Wacana also? Yes, you can use whatever you want. Whatever you want. No worry. As long as answer correct. By right, that's why I say SPMY easier. Easier in the sense that their format is very simple. As long as you have answer, you got the marks. You don't have answer, your answer is wrong, no marks. But then the school requirement is different. School requirement got format, style, like that, or like that, like this. So you have to see. Okay? Don't worry. Very simple one. Okay, now. So it is time we need to go into our fakta soalan fakta. A, B, that one. A, B, that one. Okay, now we're going to go into our checklist, page 3, our checklist. What you need to learn in chapter 1 and what you need to learn in chapter 2. Okay, now, so first of all, our checklist, Okay, now, first of all, in our soalan and jawapan, I will put it up and down, so that it's easy for you to refer lah. Oops, sorry. Okay, so our soalan here is starting in page 12. Okay, so in chapter 1, first of all, the first subtopic is 1.1 concept kedaulatan. And the first thing you need to know about concept kedaulatan is what is the meaning of kedaulatan. In exam, if they ask you generally speaking, what is the meaning of kedaulatan? What is the meaning of sovereignty? In general term, there are 3 points. One means that kekuasaan tertinggi, the supreme power. 2 is kewibawaan sesebuah negara yang bebas, which is the authoritative of a free country. And 3 is we have the rights to execute the government and administration. So by right secara umum got 3 points. Okay, so the first checklist done. But then in the sense that if they don't give you 3 marks or 2 marks, okay? If they don't give you 2 or 3 marks, they give you 8 marks instead. What will happen? What will happen means you not only can give these 3 points, 3 marks, but you can also plus the meanings in the language. Faham tak? So for example, in terms of the meaning of kedaulatan in bahasa Yunani. In bahasa Yunani, it means super anus, 1 point, which refers to supreme, 2 points, which also refers to a country that are free and independent, 3 points. Then in English, it is called sovereignty, okay, 1 point, which is referring to a country that have absolute power in the government, 2nd point. Oh, so we are done with this one. Tining. In Bahasa Arab, it is referred to, kedaulatan comes from the word daulah, which refers to the power of the government. All right, so the 3rd point got 2. Arab is 2 points. Okay, so you can say that this one got 3 points, this one got 2 points, this one got 2 points, and this one got 1 point only. Why? Because Bahasa Melayu kedaulatan is daulat lah. Kedaulatan is daulat. Same one is BM. Kedaulatan is BM. So Bahasa Melayu kedaulatan is daulat, which refers to the power of the government. Kekuasaan pemerintahan negara. That's it. We are done with the Second one. Settled. Understand, right? Simple, right? The difficult part is you need to memorize. So you do not need to, guys, you do not need to go and write down anything. No need to write down anything. You can just download your answer later on in your website. Download your answer later on in your website. And then after that, you just print it out and then start revising or start studying. Or now you can also screenshot. Screenshot, print it out also can. Because you may say that, but teacher, the answer you give don't have the green color you write. Then you can just screenshot this one, then you print this out. No need to waste time writing because writing very time consuming. Unless you tell me that, teacher, I love to write. It's my hobby to write. Okay, can. Because some people like to write. Because some people's style, for them, writing is actually a way to make them feel that they are memorizing, that they are actually learning. Because sometimes when you only die read, your brain will fly away one, don't know why. Suddenly fly away. What am I reading? Like that. Teacher, in your normal class, do you actually teach how to highlight keywords in your notes? I did highlight also. But the notes is full notes. Highlight until very full. So that's why I say that it's different category for seminar and the normal class. So you can see lah. Teacher, will this meeting be uploaded in YouTube? Yes, they actually request us to do so. Okay, no worry. Okay, now, so let's continue on into the next one. We're going to go into our, oh, wow. Okay, now, the next one we need to talk about is the not very important guys. In SPM, it is not very important but in school, they may actually able to come up whatever question they want, So, konsep kedaulatan in terms of pandangan tokoh, right? Pandangan tokoh, basically is depending one, Pandangan tokoh basically is depending one. If your teacher wants to test your in structure, then they can test. But won't come out in essay. Won't come out in essay. Mostly it's an objective question. So for example, in your soalan, in your page 13, okay, in your page 13. As you can see, in page 13, okay, you have the Aristotle refers to supreme power in the government system, refers to a government bound by the law. Aristotle, settled. We are done with Aristotle. Then Tunku Abdul Rahman. Tunku Abdul Rahman basically states that sovereignty will build based according to free and just principle. And also, they fight for the well-being and the welfare of the people. So Tunku Abdul Rahman also done. Ding. It only come out in structure maximum, so 2 marks already can lah. Then after that, we have Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun basically states that sovereignty refers to the strength, power of a country, which are based according to our togetherness spirit. Togetherness spirit. Followed by the religious strength. Religious strength. Where they are willing to sacrifice to achieve the same goals. You have 4 points here for Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun a little bit more points so maybe it's more easier to memorize They may test that one. Okay, Tun Muhammad Saleh Abbas basically is talking about sovereignty is the basis of an independent country where we have the freedom in international level and we have the rights and power to arrange all within the country management without the interference of others. So, in this case, I have 1, 2, 3, and we are also done with Muhammad Saleh Abbas. Jin Boydin, instead, not here. All right? He's not very important point, but it doesn't mean they won't ask you because his point is short and simple. May ask you in structure, 2 marks, So, no matter what, you just write down. Jin Boydin refers that sovereignty refers to the supreme power of the country, number 1, kekuasaan tertinggi negara. Also refers to the sovereignty that are permanent in nature, meaning you are free, independent for life What? If it's not permanent, then what? Today you free, tomorrow you are not free. Today you're independent, tomorrow not independent. Tutup your mata, right? Okay, then other than that, Jim Bodin also says that sovereignty means that the power is not limited, not limited or not bound, not so called what no restriction Tidak terbatas means no restriction. Tidak terbatas means no restriction. In the fact that they have absolute power to create their own law In another word, it means that they have absolute power to create their own law. Faham tak? Okay, now, so these are the 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Settle. So we are done with what? We are done with the whole of kedaulatan in terms of pandangan tokoh. Okay, take a screenshot for your, this one first. Sorry, because after lunch, I need to run to toilet for a while. Give me a moment. Screenshot first. Okay, guys, let's continue on. Okay, just now these notes there also, I need you all to take a screenshot also, since I have addition of the points there. Addition of the point there. So you take a screenshot for the 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, kacak. Okay, now, then the next one that we need to go through is our huraikan jelaskan jenis kedaulatan yang diamalkan di sesebuah negara. Okay, so first of all, we need to know the types of kedaulatan, or you can say the types jenis bentuk. Okay, we have actually 4 types. Okay, 4 types of kedaulatan. We have traditional, we have modern, we have undang-undang, and antarabangsa. Okay, so if they ask you, state the types, then you just state it out State it out. Kedaulatan tradisional, kedaulatan modern, dan kedaulatan undang-undang, serta kedaulatan antarabangsa. Usually only 2 marks this type of question, Okay, now, but I purposely put all 4 marks so that you can write all. You know that there are 4, okay? Now, so our soalan here is not entirely actual soalan, but it's more towards question answer notes So the answer is quite complete. It's quite, all the answers is inside. Okay, all the points, all right, all the points. Okay, now, so for example, if they ask you to jelaskan, explain. So this is to state the type, now is explain, explain. Okay, explain. So the first one, under kedaulatan traditional, it says that kedaulatan traditional refers to a government system that have absolute power to control all the country's management. At the same time, if it comes to our country's sovereignty, right? The country's sovereignty, the power is at the hands of the king. And the king's position and sovereignty are strengthened by the loyalty of the citizen. Of course, this is not entirely all the points. There are another 2 points which stating that the kings have absolute power, kuasa tertinggi pada tangan raja, all those. But you already know, if according to this one, it means all is under the king. So it's already enough. Next is, we have kedaulatan modern. Kedaulatan modern refers to the idea kemunculan negara bangsa, country nation, after Revolusi Keagungan in England, which are also related to the people's rights, as well as the government have to work according to the sovereignty. No, sorry, to the Constitution. Okay? So under this case, after World War I, remember our Kedaulatan modern is referring to nationalism, where they use the same nation, people, race, language to form a new country and nation. And when it comes to our country and nation will result from the union of all the states. And resulting Persekutuan Tanah Melayu 1957 will form, or Persekutuan Malaysia 1963 will form lah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Okay? Then the next one, guys. The next one is Kedaulatan Undang-Undang. Kedaulatan Undang-Undang refers to the government and the citizen that are bound by the law and they have to obey it. Purpose is to ensure the justice for the society life and also to make the country peaceful, stable, and prosper. If it comes to our country, according to Kedaulatan Undang-Undang, right, the judiciary body must be free and authoritative. Must be free and authoritative. Faham tak? Okay? Now, in this case, what happened is that the purpose of having a judiciary body that are free and authoritative to protect our law, and it is also accordingly our prinsip keempat in our rukun negara. Remember? Prinsip keempat in our rukun negara. Kedaulatan undang-undang prinsip keempat . Okay? Now, then number 4 is kedaulatan antarabangsa, where it refers to we get recognition from the United Nations towards a country that they will not be interfered by other countries. And therefore, remember that we gone through a Deklarasi Hubungan Persahabatan PBB 1970, where we actually have this prinsip persamaan of using the international law. Then contoh our member, our country become a member of United Nations, right? Our country are recognized as a free country, independent and sovereign country. So you got 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. Teacher, is there answer schema for objective question? Answer schema? Answer got, but if you say schema means explaining why is it A, no. Why is it B, no. Answer got, as in they will tell you that question 1 is A, question 2 is C, question 3 is donkey, like that. The answer sheet will be given to you all. But if you say that, explaining why is it A won't be given, because that is according to your notes. According to your notes, what you have learned. Understand? So if you know the notes, if you know the information, then you get all. Teacher, what's authoritative? I've forgotten already. Like a leader, you must have authority. You say one means one. Doesn't mean that you today say one, then tomorrow is okay lor, then 2 lor. Then people look at you lor. This one don't know is it a good leader. Later tomorrow change to don't know what decision like that lor. Authoritative means I say yes means yes. You do it means do it. Like example, your teacher says 1 sentence, 1 answer, 1 full stop. Means 1 sentence, 1 answer, 1 full stop. You challenge me, I give you 1 mark. So example lah, okay? So, okay. Yeah, you know. All right, now, so under this case, take a screenshot. Wait. Give me a moment. Okay, now, 1, 2, 3, kata. 1, 2, 3, kata. Okay, good. Now, okay, let's go back to our 1.2 already. Oh, wow, second subtopic already. Okay, so the next one is actually asking you, ciri negara yang berdaulat. So ciri-ciri negara yang berdaulat consists of, oh, by the way, we already done the traditional, modern, undang-undang and antarabangsa and the explanation for everything done. Done already. Now, the next thing you need to take note is the ciri negara yang berdaulat. Ciri negara yang berdaulat refers to our ciri-ciri is as a sovereign country, we have a government. We have a borderline. We have the law, legislation, and we have the citizen, the people. Okay? So, under this case, therefore, now we need to explain in detail. Explain in detail, we need to go through everything. So, the first one, according to our ciri-ciri negara berdaulat, guys, this one is under our page 15 lah, if you want to refer the answer sheet or whatever. But no need lah, you just screenshot and then print out, can already. Okay, now, so ciri negara berdaulat, we have the government. We have the government, where a sovereign country government will execute systematically. Hey, guys. Dijalankan secara teratur is 1 point. Can you put a arrow? Oh, no need. If you have the book, you write an arrow up. You don't have the book, later you take screenshot lah. Okay? So, as the government of a sovereign country, it is actually done or systematically. Full stop, that is 1 mark. Purpose: to ensure political stability, peace, defense, and economy. This is the second point. Example in Malaysia. Why is the internet not stable again? Give me a moment. Teacher, you lagging? Yes, I'm lagging. I saw it. I don't know why. Today morning also lagging. So sad. But y'all can hear already, I continue already, Okay, now. So, ciri negara berdaulat, we're already going through the first one. Contoh Malaysia. Contoh Malaysia as a federation country. We practice sistem raja perpelembagaan and demokrasi berparlimen. We practice sistem raja perpelembagaan and demokrasi berparlimen, where it's stated that our country chief is Yang di-Pertuan Agong. Our government chief is Prime Minister, assisted by Minister. Okay? Any question, guys? Okay, now, so next will be, of course, then as a sovereign country, we have borderline. Hey, if I say anything wrong, you let me know, because I keep on talking, rapping. Sometimes I rap wrongly. Not purposely. Okay, just that I scared I cannot complete on time lah. Just now, I extend the morning class by 20 minutes, I think. So I scared later you all run away. Okay, run away. Oh, teacher, 4 o'clock already, bye-bye. Then I'm like, oh my God lor. Okay, now. So guys, look. Mempunyai sempadan, which refers to we have a borderline. As a sovereign country, we have a dividing line. Dividing line between states or between country, where Malaysia borderline are recognized, approved by the international society such as United Nations. And the reason that we determine the borderline is to make it easy for us to manage the government, manage the administration, manage the defense, manage the economy development. Not only that, Malaysia share the same borderline from the land to the air, meaning the Air Force lah. and also the sea. Okay, air, land, sea with the neighboring country. Who is the neighboring country, guys? Our neighboring is the Singapore, the Thailand, the Brunei, the Indonesia, the Filipina. Because in exam, structure question, they may ask you, nyatakan negara jiran yang berkongsi sempadan dengan Malaysia. 2 marks. Then, within the 5, you get 3 marks. Teacher, when we answer question, right, we can put short form like PBB. For the PBB, yes. For the PBB, yes. Because as long as your textbook has it, you can put it. For example, you give me a moment. You give me a moment. Very fast, I show you. As long as it's given, by right, government allows it. That's why SPM they follow textbook one. Entirely follow textbook the format lah. So if they got the PBB, you can the PBB But then if the government the textbook never give you a PBB then you cannot PBB lah Sure, NNS is given. NNS also given is given. Wait that one is for your the chapter 2 lah. That one's chapter 2 lah. You got the textbook right. You got the textbook, you all should know one. Mini mana sini. Sini ding. Ne? They got the NNS. Ask first ma. Okay. Ask first ma. Don't later run away, Ask first ma. Then I see you gone already. Teacher, time's up already. Bye. Okay, Kesultanan Melayu Melaka KMM cannot. No, don't have. That one don't have one. That one don't have. Where got? Don't have one. Kesatuan, I tell you, country, right? For example, the Kesatuan Melayu Melaka, the so-called some what the Persekutuan Tanah Melayu you cannot put PTM one. You can put it if you from the start when you write your essay question or you write your structure question you write the full name first. You write the full name first, like Zaman Kesultanan Melayu Melaka, then you bracket, then you KMM like that. Then after that, you behind, you can write like that. Teacher, you are lagging, lagging. Hi, I'm back. Are you okay? Can hear me? Hi. Okay. So guys, I already told you. According to our Kesultanan Melayu Melaka, you see here, no short name one. So what happened is that you can do this type, which is you write the full name first for the first sentence, then you bracket KMM in exam paper. Then behind, you can continue KMM lor. Faham tak? Okay Boleh Okay. Okay. We come back here lah. And we fly to chapter 2 pula and bite you all. Okay, now. I very fast finish chapter 1, then we go to chapter 2, okay? Now, so under this case, let's continue on into the third one is, as a sovereign country, we have legislation. Where you look, a legislation system in a country is the basis rule of the country, purpose to protect the well-being of the people, to ensure justice, to protect the citizen. And the basis of our legislative system in our country, can you see it? Is based according to Federation Constitution. And Parliament in charge of creating and determining the law of the country. Then for the citizen instead, there are 6, you see here, there are 6 points, okay? Then, of course, for the citizen here, they says that citizen is the people in the country who are bound by the law and the rules executed by the government leader. Citizen of our country consists of various race, religion, and tradition. They were united through one language, one culture, one rukun negara, and the same national identity. So, guys, you can see the points here. It is all done. Okay, for example, I let you screenshot first. Screenshot 1.2. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Okay, thank you very much. Now we're going to go into the next one. The last one is here. Malaysia actually practice system Raja Perlembagaan and democracy berparlimen, correct? When our Malaysia practice system Raja Perlembagaan and democracy berparlimen, in this case, we have this part here. Raja Perlembagaan is the king's government system who follows the Federation Constitution. And there are 3 king's institution. The first one in federation, we have Yang di-Pertuan Agong. The second one in state government, we have the King's Institution. And the third one for the whole country is the King's Council. King's Council. Democracy berparlimen in state is a people's government where they, through the election process, choose their representative in charge of the government. So mainly, it's either structure 2 marks or objective. Okay, so this is Sistem Raja Perlembagaan Demokrasi Berparlimen. Next. Then we move on into the next one, will be our kepentingan kedaulatan. Kepentingan negara berdaulat. Okay, kepentingan negara berdaulat, we have 4. Okay, teacher, I don't know why my Form 4 cikgu say YDPA can write short form, but new Form 5 cikgu say cannot unless declare first. Yeah, they have to declare first one actually. But in SPM they allow YDPA, but your YDPA have to write big capital. Very good. But then your school teacher will ask you to Yang di-Pertuan Agong, the first one first, then only write YDPA, because they are afraid that the examiner changes it into this format. Yeah, so your school teacher also not very clear. You understand? Even I cannot 100% say that, because it's a respect towards our Agong. So you never know, maybe the examiner who marked that time, he look at you. Why do you write YDPA directly? Disrespect my king. Wrong. I'm just kidding. Okay, so the thing is, best to be safe is Yang di-Pertuan Agong first, bracket YDPA. Yeah, declare first. You can even write like this. Guys, you can even write like this. YDP Agong. Then later on, you can just write YDP Agong. YDP Agong. YDP Agong. Okay? All right, now. So, under this case, guys, let's continue on. So, according to our Kepentingan Negara yang Berdaulat, right, we have the keberkesanan pentadbiran, kemakmuran ekonomi, kesejahteraan sosial, kecemerlangan hubungan luar negara. So, under this case, we are also done with the list of the 4. Then we need to explain. When we explain, we have what? We have first, kedaulatan. Kepentingan pertama is keberkesanan pentadbiran, where, according to our sovereignty, it gives us the freedom to manage our own government administration without the interference of others. And our government administration structure effectively managed by our minister, and ministry department. Other than that, our federal government and state government work together through allocation of power. Finally, our government administration system was strengthened through the law required in our federal constitution. Okay, so there are actually already 4 points. Next here is our kemakmuran ekonomi. According to kemakmuran ekonomi, first of all, kedaulatan actually allows us to execute the economy prosperity structure. Various types of efforts were done to develop and improve the life quality of various races in Malaysia. And other than that, our economy are able to be developed through our agriculture, through our industrial, through our business, trading, from our economy development structure. So guys, to be honest, this one, pertanian, perindustrian, perdagangan is actually as 1 point only. As 1 point only. Not separated 1, 2, 3. No. It's only 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Now then the next one will be, of course, according to our kesejahteraan social. According to our kesejahteraan social is where in our society's well-being, okay? 3 point only, but 4 marks. Yeah, because they thought this one is separated. But no, only got 3. Honestly, they only got 3. They don't have the... in your notes also got 3 only. In your notes also got 3 only. But if you really want 4, actually, if you really want 4, some of your teacher may treat this as another point. But I just put it as 3 to be safe . So 3. Okay, 3. Okay. Now, next. So usually this type of question is 2 marks one. And it's all together as one essay. One essay, 8 marks. Okay? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, now next, so each of it 2 huraian, each of it 2 huraian, 2 huraian, 2 huraian. This is the minimum requirement. Okay, now next, then we move on into our kesejahteraan social. Society well-being. Basically, is sovereignty actually allows us to execute a society structure for the well-being of the citizen. Through education, our country are able to give birth to few of young generation that are that are knowledgeable and skilled. Not only that, our national language, national culture, national sports, Rukun Negara will introduce purpose to cultivate a feeling of togetherness. Muhibah is goodwill. I feel good towards you, you feel good towards me. And also unity spirits among our various race citizen in Malaysia. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 settled. And then the last one will be our the hubungan, kecemerlangan hubungan luar. Kecemerlangan hubungan luar. So according to our kecemerlangan hubungan luar, right, actually the first point is already here. The first point is already here. It actually gives the rights to the Malaysian to build relationship with other countries. 1 point. And this relationship will form through creating our foreign relationship structure. Reason to build a diplomatic and friendship relationship. And our country even built a agreement as well as cooperation in various fields. And the last one is Malaysia even become a member in the regional organization and international to increase the image of the country. We have 1 more point one, but no need lah. Maximum only 4 marks. Okay, Okay, now, everyone, are you ready? Okay, now, next, continue on. Move on into the next one is, screenshot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Okay. Now, let's continue into the next one. We go into our langkah, guys. Langkah. Okay, langkah mempertahankan kedaulatan, very simple. So we already done complete this whole essay. Now we move on into langkah mempertahankan kedaulatan. Langkah mempertahankan kedaulatan is how do we protect our sovereignty, and there are division into the pemerintah and rakyat. They divide into pemerintah and rakyat. Okay, so the langkah mempertahankan, all right, the langkah we have 4 langkah, 4 langkah, 4 langkah. And each of it is divided into pemerintah and rakyat. So the langkah is 1, menjamin kestabilan politik dan kemakmuran ekonomi. 2, mengekalkan perpaduan kaum. 3, memupuk patriotism. 4, mengukuhkan pertahanan negara. So we already done understanding there are 4 fakta. Now we go into huraian. How do we produce political and economical prosperity and stability? So as the government leader, as the citizen, you see, as the government leader and as the citizen. As a government leader, we should provide an effective government administration, prevent bribery in the government administration, ensuring the allocation of resources are fairly to all through the development structure. And last, as the government, we should execute a law according to constitution. Can I melarang rasuah? Is mengelakkan. Because according to your notes, it is mengelakkan. If it's kebat, you can write melarang. Because mengelak and melarang is totally different thing. One is prevent. One is prohibit. So I can't tell you that it's correct because fakta soalan is according to fakta jawapan. Fakta. So if you want to change the word also, you change it into similar. So you can write pemerintah memastikan tiada rasuah. Okay, can. Memastikan tiada rasuah means you will ensure no ma. You ensure no means is you prevent ma. But if you say that melarang prohibit, it's totally different already. Okay. Now, so under this case, all right, then as a citizen, what should you do? As a citizen, number 1, we should give loyalty to the king and the country. We should menghapuskan also abolish abolish Yeah. 90% similar meaning can accept. That's why I say if you want to change, right, you need to change similar one. Meaning memastikan tiada rasuah. Memastikan tiada rasuah. Like that. Mencegah also can. Wah, Esmond, cool. Okay, good. Yeah, mencegah can. All right. Just that not everyone can think about such a pretty words. So if you cannot, you don't write those totally different one like melarang, menghapus, because this is prevent. Not abolish, not prohibit. Okay? Okay, now next is as a citizen, apart from being loyal, you should support all efforts and the government structure to produce political stability. Other than that, we should cultivate cooperation with all race so that the allocation of resources can be enjoyed by all and obey the law of the country. So you have actually 4 points. 4 points are usually is just pemerintah 2, rakyat 2, already the best lah. Okay, then the next one is mengukuhkan pertahanan negara. Okay. Oh no, the error. Always split screen got problem one. You give me a moment. Split screen got problem. Oh, this latihan, no. This is also latihan. Okay, my file corrupted. Okay. Okay. Now come back to our checklist. Okay, now, so under this case, all right, we're going to go back to the kestabilan politik and kemakmuran ekonomi, done. Now we mengukuhkan pertahanan negara. Okay, according to our mengukuhkan pertahanan negara, we can actually say that pemerintah created the government structure and the law to protect the security of the country. And they create a defense agreement and military training, as well as modernize military asset. Citizen should be alert in our security issues. Okay, for example, how to be alert, you just need to take note if there are any invasion, then you give this information. Memberi maklumat tentang pencerobohan, sempadan, all those law. Example. Then other than that, rakyat also join into the security team and voluntary team, like join into national service like that, and willing to sacrifice to defend our sovereignty like that. Then we move on into our semangat patriotism. Semangat patriotism, memupuk patriotism, Memupuk patriotism is here. As a pemerintah, we actually created, okay? As a pemerintah, what do? Is we created a National Day celebration. National Day celebration. Okay? We organize as a government National Day celebration, Hero Day celebration, and then we compulsory the history subject as the core subject. Citizen must respect the country's symbol, such as Jata Negara, Lagu Negaraku, and then we should appreciate those tokoh that fight for the independence and sovereignty of our country. We should increase the image of the country by carving success in various fields, such as education, sports, like that. Okay? Then instead, the perpaduan kaum is not provided in your soalan. So what I do is I actually put it on the bottom here. So before that, I let you screenshot your soalan first. The langkah. 1, 2, 3, kaca. 1, 2, 3, kaca. Okay, now come back to our notes, our checklist. Okay, so mengekalkan perpaduan, now we are divided into pemerintah and rakyat, and I give each of it 2 only. For example, pemerintah, we create the government structure and the law regarding to the unity. And we also draft a program to cultivate unity. Citizen instead must understand and respect the religion and culture of various race. Must also use national language and appreciate the prinsip rukun negara. So there are 2 points. 2 points is enough. Then they may ask you. So this whole thing, explanation done. Then they may ask you, what's the meaning of patriotism? It is perasaan cinta yang mendalam terhadap negara. Love so deep towards your country. You're willing to sacrifice to defend your language, culture, or it becomes your core of freedom and the developments of a country. So you see, all the points here. All right, all the points here. So just now, I already give you C until here. Okay. So you see? Yay, we already done with chapter 1. So happy, right? So screenshot 1, 2, 3. Any question for chapter 1? Chapter 1 too easy already, no need to care. Chapter 2 also very easy. Okay, now go to chapter 2 already. Chapter 2 checklist already. Now everybody, are you ready? Okay, chapter 2 checklist is first, okay, what is Federation Constitution? Pelembagaan Persekutuan. What is Federation Constitution means what is the meaning lah. Basically, Federation Constitution is a black and white written law which refers to the highest supreme law of the country. Okay, is the supreme law of the country. Faham tak? Is the supreme law of the country. Everyone can follow? Okay, now, so it is undang-undang bertulis yang merupakan undang-undang tertinggi pemerintahan negara, and also the core of the government of the country. Also the core of the government of the country. Faham? Teacher, can I say panduan? That one is guideline. Guideline. Okay. Okay. So it is undang-undang bertulis, which is menjadi teras pemerintahan, the core. Core and guideline is different, you know. So yes, constitution is also a guideline. But then it is the main guideline, the core, teras. Teras is a keyword that you must be there. Okay, now, so next is continue on the latar belakang sejarah. So we have already done with this checklist. Already done. So we already done this in page 18. Okay, now. So what is the background history of how they formed the Federation Constitution? Okay, now, first of all, the background, this one mainly is structure or objective lah, not very important. But then, you never know lah, school ma. Okay, before British comes, right, our country are ruled according to king's government system. Our king rule according to the law and rules that are created by him. And when British came in, the king continued to become the sovereign leader. And after Merdeka, constitution become the most important rules for the country. Merupakan unsur penting dalam negara. If you don't write unsur penting, you write perlembagaan penting dalam negara lah. It's okay one. No need two exact same sentence one. The keyword is there. The pointer are there. You get full marks. No worry. Okay, now next. Then we already done with the second one. Now we move on into the third one. Okay, hold on. Okay, the third one is the basis of forming our federal constitution is based according to Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu and Prinsip Undang-Undang English. Is Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu and Prinsip Undang-Undang English. So these two are the main rules for our constitution. Okay, so of course, they want you to explain out. Under Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu, guys, under Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu, our content, usually they separate us one, meaning they ask Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu, Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu. They ask Prinsip Undang-Undang English, they ask Prinsip Undang-Undang English, like this. So for example, the content says that the king as the leader of the country, citizen must be loyal to the king, law and government system are determined by the king, and the law that is created is from Melaka time, known as Hukum Kanun Melaka and Undang-Undang Laut Melaka. And this law influence the written law in other Negeri Melayu. Such as what written law do we have? The written law we have is, you can write Hukum Kanun Melaka, Undang-Undang Laut Melaka. These are in Hukum Kanun Melaka one, in Melaka one, Kesultanan Melayu Melaka one. Then we also have Hukum Kanun Pahang, Undang-Undang Kedah, Undang-Undang Johor, Undang-Undang 99 Perak. This is under the Negeri Melayu one. Can write Undang-Undang English instead of Prinsip Undang-Undang English. Yes, you can write Undang-Undang English. Yes, you can write Undang-Undang English. If you don't want the Prinsip, no need to put. If you want the Prinsip, also can. I put a slash lah, okay? So you know lah. Okay? Yeah, Undang-Undang English or Prinsip Undang-Undang English also can. Okay? Now, so next is, continue on. So for the Undang-Undang English instead, okay, this one is Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu, settle. Then the next one is Undang-Undang English. For our Undang-Undang English, okay, now here, they like to separate it to us lah. So for Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu, Undang-Undang Negeri Melayu Huraian, Undang-Undang English Huraian. For example, under Undang-Undang English, right, we have, we call it as Charter of Justice, which were taken from Undang-Undang created in England. Those rules that are suitable for negeri-negeri Selat, they will use it. And the purpose to protect the citizen from oppression or injustice. Of course, you may say that, teacher, can I write the Sarawak one without the year? Oh, if you want to write the law, right, you have to have the year. It's one sentence. But if you never write, also consider correct for SPM. But only for SPM. School one, I think is they will see their marking way lah. Oh, but no need to write so difficult, ma. You can also, for example, you say that, teacher, but only 4 points for the Undang-Undang English, I don't feel safe. Then you write Charter of Justice 1, Charter of Justice 2, Charter of Justice 3, the point. For example, number 5. Okay, I add in. Then you write Charter of Justice 1, Charter of Justice 1. Mewujudkan mahkamah. You write more lah. If you're not sure whether if you didn't put the year got 1 mark or not, then you write another point lah. To be safe lor. Okay, then other than that, 6 is Charter of Justice 2. 2 is Roman 2 menyatukan mahkamah in Singapore, Malacca, and Penang, right? Yeah, sorry, no dash one, no dash one. Teacher, can I terus say NNS? Yeah, you can terus say NNS, dear. Can. Walao you all go to chapter 2 so fast already, huh? Oh, yeah, we are in chapter 2, huh? Sorry. I teach until I also don't know what chapter already, sorry, Okay, Charter of Justice 3 is that we mewujudkan 2 different mahkamah. Okay, we mewujudkan Mahkamah Singapura dan Melaka. Okay, then comma, serta Mahkamah Pulau Pinang. Then if you want Sabah also got, Sarawak also got. Okay, the Sarawak, the Sarawak application of law ordinance 1949, you know. Sabah one also got. The Sabah, the Sabah application of law ordinance 1951. Oh, where to get the answer for objective is together at the website. Later when you get the answer for the structural essay, you can also together with the objective one. Yeah, at the website there got all the answer. Only got structure and essay answer. Got objective should have should have one. No meh? Later I check later Okay, now next guys, move on. Done. Okay, now we're gonna go into the next one is contoh undang-undang bertulis before British right is Malacca law, Pahang law, Kedah law, Johor law, 99 Perak law, those so we also done with this one already. Explain briefly the Sarawak and Sabah law. Do you write this? No, this is under Charter of Justice. So it's Sarawak, Sabah, this one is not related to this one. This one is actually objective mainly. It's related to, before that, I need you screenshot first for the page 18. One, two, three, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Wait, let me check first. I don't understand why I don't have. Answer sheet. Huh? Never mind. Later, I ask them. Later, Okay. Okay, now. So, done already. Now, we're going to continue on. Otherwise, later, I let you screenshot and let you screenshot. No worry. We continue first. Where I stop? Oh, yes. Secara ringkas tentang perlembagaan Sarawak Sabah, right? This one is regarding to objective. You know why? Because example in Sarawak law. In Sarawak law states that our Sarawak in 1956 is ruled by Council Negeri or Majlis Negeri lah, the state council lah, who are in charge of creating the law for Sarawak. And then in 1959, Majlis Tertinggi and Council Negeri both are in charge of the administration. Okay? But instead for Sabah, they have a Majlis Undangan and Majlis Kerja being formed. And especially Majlis Undangan were given the power to the governor to create the law in the government. Yeah, no need this year. No need one. I just show you only to support your objective. In case objective suddenly says 1959, at least you approximately know lah. That one is under the second category. So no need to write one. That one is mainly for objective. Wait. Oh yeah, I need to make it smaller for you to screenshot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, kacak. 1, 2, 3, kacak. Easy, right? Okay, now. So then the next one, all right, we have the Sabala, this one. Okay, 2.2. The history in drafting the constitution of our federation government. First, what do Parliament do? Guys, Parliament is our people's representative. Dewan Rakyat, Dewan Negara. In charge of creating the law. In charge of amending the law. To uphold the sovereignty of the country. So these are the 2 points for our Peranan Parliament, which is in our page 19. So we are done with this one. Done already, then the next one. The history. Can I put menggubau? Oh, can menggubau can. Membentuk or menggubau can. Can. Okay, now. Next, continue on, guys. The sejarah penggubalan. Since the year of 1877, our federal constitution, how it was formed to 1946 to 1948 to 1957. For 1887, right? 1887 lah. Guys, can you see the year? It's 1877. Here. Yeah, 1877. Thank you, Rin. Rian. Thank you, Rian. It's 1877. Typo. More beautiful, Chinese lah. Okay, just kidding. Now, 1887, guys. 1877. 1877. Teacher, must really put the date. I can't remember the dates. No need, no need. All these dates, no need. Because in exam, they will specify. They will specify this year. Explain. This year, explain. You understand? They will specify this year, explain, this year, explain. So if, for example, you don't know the year, it's okay, but you must approximately understand that this year what is happening. The first category, the second category, the third category, the fourth. So you may say that, teacher, like this means I also need to memorize the year lah. It's not wajib to put the year. Yes. Not wajib to put the year except for perjanjian, you see? Except for perjanjian and except for the law. For the law. Itu undang-undang nama. Mainly the perjanjian must have the year lah. Mainly the perjanjian must have the year. Okay, so let's go through. First of all, in 1877, our first ever meeting were held in Majlis Negeri Perak, in Perak States Council. The meeting were, the chairman of the meeting is Raja Muda Yusof. The meeting became our starting point for the creation of the law. At the same time, the meeting is used to create the law for Negeri Perak. And then later on, other states, other Malay states, they also same lah, create the state council to form their law. Hey, wait, teacher, what about 1926? Don't have them? Sorry, teacher, ignore my message. You scare me, you know. Okay, I ignore already, no worry. Right, wrong. Okay, now, for the year of 1946, right? 1946 lah. Mainly the soalan love to ask you to explain the creation of the law. So you only need to write the law in Negeri Negeri Selat is created by Majlis Undangan Negeri. The law in Negeri Negeri Melayu Bersekutu is created by Majlis Persekutuan. The law in Negeri Negeri Melayu Tidak Bersekutu were created by Majlis Negeri. Only these three. Nyong, ting, nyong, ting, nyong, ting. Like that only. Like that only. Okay? Now, then the next one, guys, the next one will be in 1948 is where they signed the Perjanjian Persekutuan Tanah Melayu 1948 as the starting point of creating our federation government. The content includes administration, the power of the king, the legislation, the citizenship. And guys, they may ask you in exam, objective 1948, right? The content includes what? Includes 1, 2, 3, 4. They may actually come out with the Roman 1 and then Roman 2 and Roman 3 and Roman 4. And then which one is correct? Like that, lor. So you need to know. Then in 1957, it's an independent Federation Constitution. So they created a Suruhanjaya Perlembagaan Persekutuan Tanah Melayu, which also known as Suruhanjaya Read. Do you need to write this one? Actually, no need. Also can. You just write Suruhanjaya Perlembagaan Persekutuan Tanah Melayu. And therefore, the perlembagaan were adapted to the model Westminster from England, Britain. It is executed after Merdeka 31st August 1957 and become the basis of our country's constitution. Teacher, can I write pembentukan PTM? The first one, you have to write pembentukan Persekutuan Tanah Melayu bracket PTM first. PTM, your examiner actually stated before. First sentence must write Persekutuan Tanah Melayu bracket PTM. Then your continued sentence on the same question can be PTM. So you no need to write Persekutuan Tanah Melayu, Persekutuan. You know, especially essay, you have to constantly write Persekutuan Tanah Melayu, Persekutuan Tanah Melayu, right? No need. You just write Persekutuan Tanah Melayu full words first. Then you bracket PTM only. Then behind you can write PTM. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, now, next, continue on. Guys, for this 1957, right, the formation of their federal constitution, right, we only got 4 points, right? 4 marks, right? If suddenly they give you 8 marks, like how? If suddenly they give you 8 marks, like how? Then you have to put not only these 4 points, you plus the terma rujukan. You plus the terma rujukan for the 1957. You see here? The terma rujukan for the 1957. You plus the terma rujukan. Terma rujukan consists of what? Terma rujukan consists of these 5 points. Teacher, tunggu perman can TAR. Cannot. You tata. Tata source is it? Tak boleh. You have to write full name first. Tunku Abdul Rahman. Then TAR. Like this. Then behind only can TAR. But no point lah. When you write Tunku Abdul Rahman, very seldom you write a lot of times one. But if you want, you can do that. You need to write the first one full. Only you can continue. Yeah, you need to declare first. That's what I mean, teacher. Thank you. Oh, any words you want to shorten it, you can do so. AI sangat bahaya. Guys, tak ada Anwar Ibrahim in your history now. So no AI yet. Okay? Alright, now. So let's continue on into terma rujukan utama. Guys, terma rujukan utama, in this case, there are Perjanjian Persekutuan 1957. First, they say that our federal government must be strong. We must ensure the position of our Malay king. We must ensure the special position of the Malay and the other race legal benefit. Parliament must consist of Dewan, Rakyat Dewan Negara, and we must have the same citizenship. For 5 points, you just choose any 4, top up with this, 4, and then you get the 8 marks if they come out in 8 marks. All right. Okay, wait. Okay, no more question. Next, let you screenshot first. Okay, give me a moment. I drink very fast. 1 minute. Let's continue, guys. Yeah. Okay, now next. Guys, normally if talking about Tutor, right, Tutor won't repeat few times one. So very seldom they have short name for Tutor one. Very seldom you need to write TAR or my name is MINGYOKE, then you know the short name MY like that. No. Very seldom one. Okay, now next wait, let me see. We already done 2.2. Oh, now we go to 2.3. But before that, yeah. I let you screenshot this part first. Okay, 2.3 and 2.4, the 2.3 and 2.4, the checklist. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Okay, can. Now, so we already done with this checklist, which is this year and also this one. Settle already. Now we go into ciri utama Perlembagaan Persekutuan. According to our federal constitution, we have 2 main characteristics. The first one is traditional, and the second one is modern. Traditional, basically what's the benefit is it can maintain stability for our country. Modern one, it is actually helps to improve our country. Not only our country is stable, but also develop. So explain the tradition characteristic. We have king's government, Islam religion, Malay language, Malay special position, and Bumiputra. Of course, modern got federal government, citizenship, and the people's government lah. So now we're going to go into, if in essay lah, they usually separate question 1. Traditional 8 marks, modern 8 marks. They usually separate question 1. Traditional, modern question. Okay, so ciri utama is ciri traditional, ciri modern. Done. Next, ciri traditional, what is the explanation? Okay, first of all, ciri traditional here, first they have the king's government, where they stated that this is fakta one, where they say that their sultan is the sovereign leader, have absolute power in their own states. After Merdeka, our king's government continue, adapted with concept democracy per parliament. Not only that, our king, as the top, respect and just. He's the one that gifted all the medal, respect, or the so-called anugerah, all the title, okay, to those individuals that are chosen. Okay, then Yang Dipertuan Agong is the leader of the country. He's the supreme leader. For the state government, Raja is the Ketua Negeri. Teacher, normally this ciri question, right, need how many huraian per point? Actually, if it's 8 marks, right, I will advise you all to put each 2 huraian. Each 2 huraian. 1 huraian, 1 point, 1 marks. 1 huraian, 1 point, 1 marks. Okay. Oh, by the way, if includes the fakta, is another mark. Fakta 1 mark, huraian 1 mark, huraian 2 another mark. So like example, this one alone got 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark, 5 mark, 6 marks. Why I write so many leh? Because sometimes they may give you the fakta, ask you to explain the Pemerintahan Beraja and give you 4 marks. Yeah. Because Pemerintahan Beraja, ciri traditional, a lot of points ma. You see so many points ma, right? So they may give you 4 marks. So I write so many, so you can just memorize any 4 lor. Next, ciri traditional kedua is agama Islam. Agama Islam in this case is, in British time, our Raja Melayu have to accept the advice from the British advisor related to the rights and sovereignty of the king, related to Malay tradition, related to Islam religion. After Merdeka, Islam religion in our Malay states were put under the king's power. All right? So this is your points of fakta, huraian 1, huraian 2. In Bahasa Melayu, guys, in Bahasa Melayu, the language we use as our knowledge language for teaching. Lingua franca is our mother tongue communication language. Or you can call it as Bahasa Pengantar. If you don't want to memorize lingua franca, you can change to Bahasa Pengantar also can. Since Melaka time. Today, it is our national language, our official language. Can I put Agama Persekutuan? No. Because this one is talking about Agama Islam di Negeri Melayu. Agama Islam di Negeri Melayu. You know why I don't allow you to write Agama Persekutuan? Because they are talking about Negeri masing-masing. Remember, I told you already that Agama Islam in those states with king, that Islam is managed by their own state king. For example, Selangor have a Raja, correct? The Agama Islam in Selangor, okay, is managed by Selangor king. If, for example, Sabah and Sarawak have no king, then it will be managed by Yang Dipertuan Agong. The Islam will be managed by Yang Dipertuan Agong. So it's different category, you know. Here they are only asking for the state. So I cannot advise you to put Agama Persekutuan because it's not talking about the whole country. It's separated. Okay, can? Like Malacca also no king ma. Malacca no king, then Agong in charge. So if, for example, those states got king like Perak, then Perak king in charge. Johor got king, then Johor king in charge of their own Islam. Then other than that, the fourth category is the position of the Malay and the Bumiputra. Before Merdeka, it is under the king's power and their native chief. After Merdeka, it's all Agong in charge everything. Agong in charge of protecting the special position of Malay and Bumiputra Sabah Sarawak, as well as other race legal benefit. Faham? Okay, Now, then the modern one is another category. Modern one. So we are done with traditional. Do you have any other questions? Sabah Sarawak don't have agama rasmi, right? Yeah. Sabah Sarawak, they are agama bebas. Not that they don't have, just that they are agama bebas. That one is after Malaysia will form. That one is after Malaysia will form. That one is after Malaysia will form. Okay, now next, under our Ciri Modern, guys, Ciri Modern, we have Kerajaan Persekutuan, Fakta 1, Kewarganegaraan, Fakta 2, Sistem Demokrasi Berparlimen, Fakta 3. Fakta 1 here says that through our federal constitution, they created one government system. And when Malaysia will form, Sabah Sarawak have their own power. According to Laporan Suruhanjaya Perlembagaan Persekutuan Tanah Melayu, stated that our federal government and state government are given their own power. Second is citizenship. Citizenship were introduced under Perjanjian Persekutuan Tanah Melayu 1948. You see the Perjanjian, you have to put the year. It's required. And before that, there is no one same citizenship because citizens are categorized as Rakyat Raja, Rakyat British. Rakyat British which are born in Melaka and Penang lah. After independence and when after Malaysia were formed, right, our citizenship is the same for all. Yeah, one Malaysian. That's it. Rules is also the same. Then, but even though they say rules is the same lah, you also see that there are also differences lah. Then, but we are considered Malaysian lah. Okay, now, then Sistem Demokrasi Berparlimen says that the basis of our democracy is a general election, 1955. An election used to give us freedom for the citizen to choose their representative as the leader in the government, also to form the government. So this one, also, you are done. So if this one is 8 marks, right, you need to write 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 2, 4, 6, 8. Also can. All right, now. Last, oh yes, let you screenshot first. Wait, 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Okay, now, next. So it is time we need to go into our last one, 2.4 already. Yeah, very good, right? Happy, right? Okay, 2.4 in this case are stating that the basis of creating our federal constitution, Malaysian federal constitution, the basic rules is our independent constitution. The basic rules is our independent constitution, which is the 1957. So this you already know. Done. Correct? The reason why we do some amendment is mainly for objective, is to adapt the new requirement to our constitution without changing the already there constitution. Without changing it. Faham? Okay, now that one is objective because it's only 1 mark. Because it's only 1 mark. Okay, can? Okay. Now, then other than that, what amendment did we do for our federal constitution? First amendment is in 1963. Second amendment is in 1965. 1963, there are 3 categories you need to learn. 1965, only 1. Pemisahan Singapura. Only 1. Pemisahan Singapura. So, for example, what if I wrote pindaan diperlukan kerana sesuai dengan era yang terkini? No, that one is K, but answer already. No, because that one is K but answer already. Ah, yeah, for K but. Can. For K but correct. Your that answer is correct. Ah, yes, for K but can. For fakta, no. We are actually going through fakta here. So cannot. Ah, but if you say K but can. Boleh. Bagus. Okay, now look. So our amendment for our pindaan is amendment. Our amendment in 1963 is number 1 is our structural Mahkamah Atasan. Number 2 is our Mahkamah Tinggi Borneo will form pembentukan. Number 3, Jawatan Yang di-Pertuan Negeri. And then after that, the Pemisahan Singapura only lah. So 3 and 1. So for example, if they ask you to explain the 1965 is where Malaysia break up with Singapore, break up. So accordingly, your points is Tunku Abdul Rahman send the proposal of amendment to Parliament. The amendment is called Pindaan Singapura. Parliament approved the proposal, allowing Singapore to exit from Malaysia. And all of the clause related to Singapore are abolished in Perlembagaan Malaysia. Dimasukkan, dihapuskan also can lah. Example, immigration, finance, foreign relationship, defense. If in exam, another topic they ask you in, sorry, why? Why disappear already? Oh, if, for example, suddenly they ask you in another question, they ask you contoh perkara. Contoh perkara. Pindaan perlembagaan. Contoh perkara. If they ask you contoh perkara, then your answer will be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faham? Okay. Then the next one will be, we have the amendment in 1963, Struktur Mahkamah Atasan, Pembentukan Mahkamah Tinggi Borneo, and Jawatan Yang di-Pertuan Negeri. So for the Structure Mahkamah Atasan is here. Structure Mahkamah Atasan. Okay, now, under Structure Mahkamah Atasan, it says that Mahkamah Atasan, which are known as Mahkamah Persekutuan, will form. And there are 3 Mahkamah Atasan, such as Persekutuan Tanah Melayu 1, Sabah Sarawak 2, Singapore 3. Our Mahkamah Persekutuan is used to listen to all queries about the Constitution and also the dispute between federal government and state government. So 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point. Understand? Of course, Mahkamah Tinggi Borneo, when they will form, all right, the position of Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya will maintain. But then Mahkamah Tinggi Borneo is used to manage all judiciary queries in Sabah Sarawak. They created a position called Ketua Hakim Borneo, centered at Kuching, Sarawak. And finally, later on, they changed the name into Ketua Hakim Sabah Sarawak. Okay? How about Jawatan Yang di-Pertuan Negeri? Because it's not here, so I let you screenshot first. Then we're going to go into detail there. 1, 2, 3, kaca. 1, 2, 3, kaca. Okay, guys, you have any other questions? No, Okay, now, let's go back to our notes. Oh, no. Every time when I split screen, I want to do something weird. Cannot one. Okay, now, so under this case, the amendments are for our Jawatan Yang di-Pertuan Negeri lah. Okay, first of all, you have the first is they are Ketua Negeri Sabah Sarawak appointed by Yang di-Pertuan Agong. They need to follow the advice of their Majlis Tertinggi Sarawak or Cabinet Negeri Sabah. Or this one is the, just now you all asked me can write PTM or not. You just write Persekutuan Tanah Melayu bracket PTM, then you can continue write PTM lah. Understand? So under this case, okay, this is the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri. So we are done with the checklist of this point as well. This one also done. Okay, so any question until here, guys? K-bar also, we done. Understanding the points? Yeah, you screenshot, yes. 1, 2, 3, kaca. Okay, now, since we are done, all right, let's go through. We already done with the SPM for peperiksaan format, done. Checklist done. Okay, format done. Objective, you need to practice yourself. Oh, objective just now you asked me whether got answer or not, right? Okay, later I show you. And then paper 2 one, just now we go through with the checklist. And then the KBAT one, you need to scan QR code, study to gain your experience into answering technique lah. Okay, so before that, we go to the objective. I show you the points. Wait ah. The first paper one for chapter 1. Paper 1 for chapter 1, this is what? This is the answer. Take screenshot. Bab 1. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Okay. Bab 1 settle. Now we go into Bab 2. Bab 2 one will be this one. Take screenshot. 1, 2, 3, kacha. 1, 2, 3, kacha. Okay. So that's all. That's all of our pointer. All right. So make sure you all revise everything. And those of you who actually says that you need the revision pack earlier, that one you have to next week when you go to TEC Center, all right, for your normal class, you go and ask, see whether they're available or not, ready or not, because it will only pass out on the first week of November, on the first week of April. Okay. So that's it for today for the chapter 1 and 2. I believe you already are able to score A+. Then chapter 3 and 4, you'll go through yourself again and over again. Anything else, remember to ask me before I end the class. Answer all my questions. Hee. Okay, you're welcome. All right, any question before you leave? No, okay, good luck for exam. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Understand a lot. You're welcome. I hope you all are able to score A+. Sayonara. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. PDF? I thought I shared the link already. This one, they say this one, oh. The admin asked me to send you this one. Okay? You'll get the link, the one from here. Okay? Bye. Sayonara. Tata. You're welcome. Bye, Alex. Bye, Natasha. Bye, Tion.